Kenya has shown courageous leadership in leading the Multinational Security Support Mission, and we are deeply grateful for its commitment and the sacrifices it has made, including, as you just mentioned, Mr. President, the lives of 3 of your people. Despite the contributions of Kenya and the countries that have joined the MSS, though, the mission currently lacks the mandate and the resources necessary to address the mounting scale of the challenge. That is why the United States and Panama have worked with Haiti to introduce a UN Security Council resolution to establish a larger gang suppression force with a broader mandate and a UN support office for Haiti, which would provide the necessary operational and logistical support for the force. This effort responds to the call from our partners in Kenya, as we have just heard, and has the full endorsement of Haiti. All 32 members of the Organization of American States have likewise signed on to a joint statement calling for the urgent passage of this resolution. It's not that often you get all 32 members of an international body to agree on something. Requested by Haiti, this new force would consist of more than 5,500 personnel, more than 5 times the size of the current MSS mission, and would operate under a mandate authorized by Chapter 7 of the UN Charter. This mandate would empower the force to proactively target gangs and restore security to Haiti while ensuring it has the appropriate tools to succeed. The mission's anticipated objectives include reducing territorial control by gangs, securing critical infrastructure, and conducting anti-gang operations. Unfortunately, the adoption of this resolution is not a done deal. Despite overwhelming support of the UN Security Council, there are still those who might try to prevent its adoption or slow our response in Haiti's hour of need. The time for action is now, and the United States asks all our partners to join us in pressing for this critical resolution before the MSS mission mandate expires on October 2nd. Our proposed resolution would address Haiti's immediate security challenges, but we must also not ignore the long-term recovery of Haiti. The era of impunity is over for individuals promoting violence and undermining the country's stability and governance. The United States has already taken decisive action to support restoring democratic governance, but we are not done. We welcome others to join these efforts. Today, I am announcing that the Department of State is taking additional actions to publicly designate 2 officials for their involvement in significant corruption during their time in public office. The actions of Arnel Belizaire, a former member of the Haitian Chamber of Deputies, and Antonio Cherami, a former Haitian senator, have both had a destabilizing effect on Haiti's democratic institutions and processes. Our designation renders Belizaire, Cherami, and their immediate family members ineligible for entry into the United States. The U.S. government will remain relentless in pursuing those supporting terrorist gangs through indictments, arrests, sanctions, armed seizures, and other immigration restrictions. The United States has long been a partner and a friend to Haiti. However, we cannot continue to bear the lion's share of the financial burden in addressing the hemisphere's security threat. That is why we call on all UN member states to support the creation of a GSF and UN support office and to provide the resources required to stabilize Haiti. This is not a crisis that can be ignored or deferred. It demands urgent, coordinated, and decisive action. The people of Haiti cannot wait.